Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. We're back on the Void Ship. We are about to go off and do something else, but first of all I want to check in with High Factotum Generous Danrock here, because we got some more cargo. I've just stuck a load of stuff into cargo as well. I want to see if I can get to the next level of these guys, so I need about 1300 here. Ooh, no, I can't make that. Okay, who else was I waiting for? There's, is it Vladame? I only need 800 with him. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do that. So now we can get the Astartes Chainsaw, which I think is really going to help Ulfar's build to shine. I don't know if I really rate this Saboteur's helmet, so I'm going to stick that straight in cargo. The only person who can use it is Marazai anyway, and I don't think it really tied in with what he was doing as a build. But Ulfar is going to go from a 19 to 30 sword to a 35 to 52 sword. Pretty much I think everything else is the same, it's just better. So let's give him that. More damage for that. We'll stick the old one into cargo. Everything that I'm not really using at the moment I'm sticking into cargo. Maybe use it to get more rep with other people. Sort of Janros Danrik. I always get his name wrong. Well, not to, the Drusians we want to get to about 45,000 rep though to build this other thing. We haven't got anything they want at the moment. I'll have another look at these guys. No, nothing they want either. Okay, so we're looking for about 1300's worth, and then we can get the new armor, which sounds pretty good, and a flamer for him as well, probably in place of the bolter that he's currently using. Oh, we've got some more navy rep as well because of the projects we've done. So we can get this Auspex. So it's more hit chance, but basically way less crit hit chance. I'll take that. We'll take this 100 scrap as well. That's fine. So on the next tiers up, we've got this Void Shield Array. Which is just really good protection, so that's definitely something we want to do, I think. We need another 3,900 there. Actually, we did fight some ships recently. That would be good, just more speed and 9 points of damage on each side. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. It's not a huge increase in where we are. Oh! Not bad. We got quite a lot of stuff in the last couple of fights we've done, I think, so we'll trade that. Now we can get this one, which is the one out of those three, is the one I really wanted. So yeah, well, a few more fights, and hopefully we can afford those. So let's go and equip that on the Void Ship now. So we've got... Yeah, I think I'll take the extra 8% hit chance. I think that would be good. And then 190 for each sector of protection. And this one is 125, but doubled for kinetic attacks. So anything that's not a kinetic attack doesn't get that double protection. But this does everything, so... Oh, where does that go? Oh, it's there. Ooh. In terms of upgrading stuff, check the hull up again. 266 now. Yeah, I think I'm going to send those to cargo. How much? It's not going to be worth going back to the Navy with that, but that's good. So have a quick look at the journal. Let's decide what we're going to do next. So the Inquisitor's going to be the last thing I do in the act. We want to do stuff before then. Waiting for Nomos. Talk to Abelard, probably do that. Talk to Heinrichs. That's fine. I don't really know where to find these guys. I don't know where to go for that. Oh, to perform the ritual. That's something we can do as well. And the contracts, they're still the same ones I don't want to do. Okay, so let's have a quick chat with Abelard. He's down here. I'll see what he thinks about the Conclusion to his
Lord Captain,
side quest. I think we did quite
allow me
well.
to express my gratitude once again for your assistance. If it weren't for your intervention, my entire family could have been executed on false charges. I could have lost them all. I never imagined the Viserians would be so vulnerable, while I serve as seneschal to the Lord Captain herself, far from home. To tell you the truth, Lord Captain, this whole situation has got me thinking. As patriarch of the Viserian family, I have a responsibility to my bloodline. Yes, it is my duty to serve as seneschal to the rogue trader, and I have no intention of relinquishing that role if you find my service as satisfactory as did Lady Theodora. However, if I could be more involved in my family's affairs and still serve the von Valancius dynasty.
What do you want? Tell me plainly.
Under Lady Theodora, I served as steward of the Trade Protectorate on more than one occasion. In that capacity, I was based on Dargonus, rather than traveling with the rogue trader on the flagship. If it would be possible, after the immediate need for my presence is over, I would like to return to that position. To oversee the Trade Protectorate on the capital world, while at the same time presiding over the Viserian family, and using my authority to help elevate it.
That sounds reasonable, and I understand your desire. Traditions and old ways must change. I will allow you to return to Dargonus after the immediate crisis in the Expanse has passed.
Thank you, Lord Captain. Under my watch, the Trade Protectorate will remain safe and prosper, in service to you. Well then, Lord Captain, it is time I return to my duties. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I no longer need your services. No. We'll take our leave.
Lord Captain.
Right, Heinrichs is around here too, isn't he? Let's go talk to him.
Lord Captain, I thank you for your assistance with my mission. Thanks to rogue trader von Valancius, the Inquisition has stopped the enemies of humanity, even those hiding in its own ranks on this occasion. I will no longer be making any claim on your time or resources.
Should we be concerned about what Emelina said?
It is dangerous information, but you are already too deeply involved. In the Inquisition, there are two main philosophies: Puritanism and Radicalism. The adherents of the former are conservatives who strive to follow the letter of inquisitorial doctrine in all matters. The Radicals are more pragmatic. They believe that the end often justifies the means, and they use tools that a Puritan would condemn as heretical. Emelina used the powers of chaos to gain the upper hand against Xenos. I touched a cogitator built by cultists to learn its secrets. None of us is pure. Xavier. The craven-hearted say that the career of every Inquisitor ends in either death or heresy. The Lord Inquisitor has borne this burden longer than any of us. It would be naive to think that he had only ever used Puritan methods, and even more naive to suggest that such methods have in any way weakened his loyalty to the God Emperor. And that is all I will say on the subject.
What are you going to do now that this is done?
I will remain part of your retinue. That will not change. I will continue to accompany you until I receive orders to the contrary from the Lord Inquisitor, if ever. Who knows? Perhaps one day my journey will end like Emelina's, but that day is not today.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm usually the one interested in the pasts of those around me, not the reverse. I come from a night world, Guizorn III. I belong to a branch of one of the noble houses until my exceptional abilities were discovered. After that, I was sent on a black ship to Holy Terra, where I was trained, and I began my service for the glory of the Imperium.
Do you remember your home planet?
I do, but I have no ties to my homeworld now. None except my first name. I left Guizorn III when I was still a child. My family disowned me, stripping me of my family name. I was given a new one by those who trained me. Even for a noble, being branded a psyker is a mark of eternal shame. I experienced that firsthand before I was put on the black ship.
How did you discover your abilities?
Like many psychers unaware of their curse, I found out when a strong emotional reaction triggered an involuntary response. My great aunt had a pet grink. One day, it bit me, and I boiled it from inside out. And when my great aunt slapped me for what I'd done, I boiled her too.
Yikes. Sorcerer's powers are truly dangerous. I hope you've mastered your ability since then.
When I arrived on Holy Terra and was tested, I was found to be suitable material for becoming a sanctioned psyker, able to bend his curse to his own will. I can assure you that the adepts of the Astra Telepathica were right in their assessment.
Tell me about the Black Ship.
Picture a vast prison ship, filled with frightened, angry psychers who can't control their abilities and who have just lost their homes and their families. Some of them were children and adolescents like I was. Some were monstrous creatures who no longer had the right to be called human, or psychopaths who reveled in their impure powers. Once, when one of the miscreants broke free, those in command simply depressurized the bay and got rid of the culprit, along with the prisoners and crew tainted by him. But even after that, I heard the echo of inhuman suffering and terror that filled that part of the ship. It grieves me to recall that episode to this day.
You were sent to the Inquisition straight after training?
No. First, I was accorded the status of a psyker fit for service in the Imperial Guard, where I then spent several years. It was only afterward that I became an agent of the Golden Throne.
Let's talk about something else. I'm bored of Violet. I would like to hand her over to you. No. How long have you served in the Inquisition?
Since the day of my initiation as an acolyte. So, decades. How many real years it's been, it's hard to say. When I return from a journey through the warp, I often discover that much more or much less time has passed in real space.
I'll wager you visited many worlds during your service?
Indeed. I have visited many of the places brought to the Emperor's light, and those sullied by the filth of the archenemy. In truth, even after all these years spent visiting the various corners of the Imperium and looking beyond its borders, I still consider the Segmentum Solar to be the greatest of all humanity's bastions. Nothing compares to the majesty of Holy Terra, the might of Mars, the grandeur of the Segment's other worlds.
What duties have you been carrying out?
You can't really be expecting me to answer that question, can you?
For someone who's been in service for decades, you certainly look young.
The first step for biomancers such as myself is to take control of the processes of their own body, including aging. I've endured innumerable hazards in my work. If I allowed every trace of them to remain, I would look completely different today. Gladly.
You're not the Inquisitor's only acolyte, correct?
Of course not. The Lord Inquisitor's entourage comprises dozens of people. The best of the best. Experts in various fields and disciplines. Some of them I know personally. Others I have never met. To be honest, I'm not even certain that the people I know are still alive. I used to work with other acolytes of the Lord Inquisitor, but in the Coronis Expanse, I have been working alone.
Don't you get lonely?
I had never even considered such a thing before you asked. Perhaps I do. Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't want to romance Heinrichs. Talk about something else. If you're an interrogator, does that mean you hold a special position in the retinue?
We are not a retinue. We are acolytes. As for your question, I am closer than anyone else to the one I call my personal teacher. The Lord Inquisitor deemed me worthy of undertaking the most important and sensitive tasks requiring the attention of agents of the Golden Throne.
Are there other acolytes in the Cronus Expanse? The interrogator narrows his eyes at you and releases a disappointed sigh. After several seconds of silence, you realize you will not be getting an answer.
Such as?
What can you do as a psyker?
The Lord Inquisitor was most insistent that I master the discipline of Santic Demonology. I use my faith and my power to crush the enemies of the Imperium. Servants of Chaos tremble at the sound of the Emperor's name, uttered by my lips. I am also a skilled biomancer. I can manipulate bodily processes. Sometimes I resort to those skills in the course of my work, when it is necessary to make the subject of an interrogation more cooperative.
That's all for now. Okay, so we've done those ones. No more... I'm going to look up Shards of the Tempest, because I'd like to do it. I just don't know where to go. Hang on a sec. Right, so apparently it relates to these things in the rumours. There's things here like... all these ones, I guess. Santiel's Pride, a world that is part of House Chorda's domain, was attacked by the vicious Drakari. Santiel's Pride. Soon after word of the raid was sent, the system went silent. Okay. Euphrates II. Cult of the Final Dawn has taken over this world and seeks to seize control of its forges. The Explorator Cognizance fleet has recalled its ship to protect its domain. Euphrates II, okay. Xenos Skirmish. News from the Orselio Prophecy System. We're going there anyway. Xenos vessels have been sighted. Suspicious ships in Langren's Belt. There's an unsuccessful attempt to restore an abandoned colony in the Mundus Nullius. The colonist ship went dark. Okay. Well, let's go... Actually, I'm going to write those down so I don't have to keep skipping backwards and forwards. Hang on a sec. Okay, let's go on the map. I've got the systems we need now. There's 5 systems to kind of follow these rumours into. System map. Okay, so... Mundus Nullius is one. And Langren's Belt is another. There's Orselio Prophecy we know. And the other ones I'm looking for is Emperor's Palm. Which is there. And Nola Septum, which is here, near Cranach, which I actually have a highway to from here. Let's do that then. Let's go to Nola Septum first. Santiel's Pride is the planet. So we're doing things kind of on behalf of Marazai here. Foulstone Colony event. Well, can you have done that when I was there? Okay. Anyway, we're going into here now. We will be going past Foulstone again at some point, I'm sure.
Lord Captain, the ne'er-do-wells from the Orica crew are reporting that we've reached the solid Nola Septum system, where a Promethium refining hive, Santiel's Pride, is located. What the? Burn me mother over the Gilden Throne!
The transmission ends abruptly and resumes with a loud click several moments later.
The Emperor preserve us, Lord Captain. The entire system is darker than the inside of a Grux's Earths. The local star, it's kind of gone.
Ooh. What nonsense. Stars do not vanish from the sky without a trace. But unless my eyes are deceiving me, Lord Captain, Santiel's Pride is an object of strategic importance to the Chorda dynasty. It alone covers the Promethium needs of the entire Protectorate. It's not difficult to figure out what happened. The damn Xenos had their work cut out for them, but by the throne they succeeded. This does not mean we can leave the important strategic assets for them to plunder. I suggest we do Incendia Chorda a favour and salvage what the remains of her Promethium. Well, she's dead. So, I mean, we can do her a favour, but she's already gone. Fine. Another system is missing its star. You hear a quiver of outrage in Heinrich's voice, followed by a deep exhale. We need to see if there are Xenos on that frozen world, and should our suspicions be confirmed, exterminate them.
If you disagree, let me remind you that the Protectorate of one of the rogue traders, the Cronus Expanse, has lost several billions of its subjects. Can you be certain that the same won't happen to Dargonus, or another of your worlds?
Forgive me, Shireen, but I refuse to believe that among the billions of Jorda's subjects, there wasn't at least a handful of desperate souls still trusting in the Exalted One's providence, clinging to life. Who will become their salvation, if not you?
Spare yourself the trouble of hoping that there is anyone left to save down on that doomed little planet. All the monkey were either taken to Komorra or disemboweled on the spot. However, the lackeys of the pathetic Archon who sent their cabal here... Who could it be, I wonder? Oh, I eagerly await a chance to meet them personally.
Thank you for your comprehensive report, Revo. Vigdis takes over the channel, her vexation showing only in the force with which she clicks her vox. Apologies, Lord Captain. As the esteemed Master Helmsman just stated, the Augur crew is troubled by the anomalous absence of a star at the heart of the system. As for the Hive world, I'm afraid it is forever lost to the Imperium, as are the lives of billions of its children.
Okay, let's go and do the destroyed refugee ship first, and we'll go and fight the Drakari void ships.
Interested to see if our little helper ship comes back, because, yeah, he didn't make it in the last fight, but that's fine. I'm hoping it just returns. It's going to suck if it doesn't. But still enjoying the space combat. Quite enjoyed the last one against the... It was tough. I mean, we only had about 20 HP when we finished it, didn't we? So, definitely getting a bit more tough.
You are going to do better with them. In this
oh, okay,
vessel.
so we've lost some of our posts. Fine. Oh, we did. We got a little helper back. That's nice. Who have we got? We've got 356 HP frigates. Okay, where are they? So we've got one there. Oh, we've got one there. Oh, there's one behind us as well. Sneaky. Well, I'm tempted to come here and ram this one. Remember, we've got an improved ram now. We haven't got quite the distance, but we could do a little jump forward. I'm going to launch the torpedoes now, because I think after we've rammed, I don't think they'll become available again. Anything that I should do before doing this? We could maybe do the front shields, actually. That might be helpful when we do the ram. And what's this one? Increase its speed by 2. Oh yeah. We'll do this. And let's give it a go.
Darkness reached
Nice. Okay. See what else we can do to it, I suppose.
Macro cannons. Annihilate them.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't use those. Well, we might be able to. So that's 99 and that... Okay, so if we could get... If I shift to here, I might be able to hit it with the starboard array. Yeah, here we go.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Oh, that's so close to dying. Yeah, well, I think that's about as much as we can do at this point. Might be able to torpedo him on our turn. Yeah. Let's do that. Now what am I going to do? Well, think we do that.
No escape pods detected. No emergency beacon detected. No survivors detected.
Emblazon our
Do
path.
this. We're just gonna
Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
keep hitting them, really.
Macro cannons, annihilate them.
Get the starboard side on them. But let's drop the torps now, because I might
Torpedoes, now.
be going after this one next time.
Steer us
Just
to
come
our
over
target. Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Don't know what they're going to be able to do, so I'll just leave that for now. Okay, I'm not overly worried by that. Yeah, so we're going to come into this one, I think, and set off the torpedoes. Did it kill it? No. But let's do the starboard
Macro
cannons here
cannons,
again.
annihilate them.
Void ship is now
Guys.
a barrier pyre.
Chart a course.
Might could be over by the time we get some of these posts back.
Eviscerate them.
Yes. Well, let's put our torpedoes down
Send their
anyway.
souls to the void. Let destruction pour forth.
We might be able to get some port guns on them.
Let the Empyrean guide us.
Oh, no port's that side. Okay, fair enough. I'll put front shields on this time. There we go. I think they're just going to explode, aren't they? This should be it.
Burn in the fires of retribution.
I mean, we've still got the torpedoes, I suppose, which is why it's not gonna end just yet.
Emblazon our path. Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies. Macro cannons, annihilate them. Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
There you go. And that's probably going to come round there and just explode. Even if it hits us, it's not the end of the world, so I don't think we need to do too much else. They'll probably attack him now he's done that. There we go.
An unsophisticated victory.
I don't think that'll be enough to give us the 6,000 we need for the thing. The Navy fleet rep. New information has arrived, Lord Captain. We managed to detect a residual heat signature on one of the continents of Santiel's Pride, but there is no clear indication of its origin. The crew is waiting for further instructions and praying for the souls of the deceased with extraordinary zeal. Let's get the Prometheum going. There we go. Let's get survivors up. Begin exploring? The helmsman's sour voice fills the channel again.
If you're so eager to phrase your esteemed arsehole, Lord Captain, who are we to object?
Alright. I think we need to take Marazai on this, even though he wasn't said to be essential. We're going to take Heinrichs and earlier off, though. We'll take Marazai. I want to take Ulfar. Does that work? I think that works. Okay. Alright. It's a pretty chilly place. Guess that's what happens when your sun gets nicked. Okay. So we actually got level ups. We should probably do those. Let's come around this way.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Let's do that now. So, oh, and big thank you to whoever said I should be starring the... You actually can't see it because I haven't done the actual talents, but when I was leveling up and stuff, it was a huge, huge help having the talents I actually wanted to take on future level ups starred. I guess we take Molten Beam on this. Well, it's going to be willpower, isn't it? Let's take anything else. The blood. So all the stuff I've taken of him is kind of geared around provoking attacks on himself. No, we'll take that. Okay, his weapon skill is locked. What else would I generally take? Toughness or strength, I suppose. Strength. So his whole deal is that he's got so much parry, he shouldn't really be taking damage off a lot of stuff. Argenta. I didn't take the... No, actually, no, that's fine. What could I take? Maybe kick? Could work. Ballistic skills off the table, so we could take... probably perception. Cassia? I don't like the stratagem, so I'm not going to take those. I'm sure you can build around them quite easily. I don't know. They don't grab me, especially on Cassia. I like her being able to put the zones down that does stuff, so that's why I haven't respec'd her, but I don't see the need to lean into it on her build. Damage in a line. Target suffers 2 times, that's 27 damage at the start of their turn. At the end of the turn, they must pass the willpower test to remove the flames. When bird... Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's pretty good, right? feel like we... Recharge? No, I'm gonna take the Immolate the Soul one, I think. No willpower, but I guess we take you know, a lot of her skills in her officer stuff, that was they kind of scale off fellowship, so I'm gonna take that. Okay, let's apply that. With Marazai, let's see. I didn't respec him either, so he's kind of the same as he's been all this time. I guess Death Whisper, it's a good one for an assassin to have. Up my dog. I mean, he can increase weapon skills, so I guess we take that again. And then Ulfar. Probably Devastating Attack. That's quite a good one to have. Weapon skill. There we go. That wasn't too painful.
I did it?
Thousands of bodies have merged into frozen snowdrifts, covering... Oh yeah, look at that. Streets as far as the eye can see. It is unclear whether the formations occurred naturally, or if somebody purposely piled up the corpses like this.
As it should be.
A delicate young woman lies curled up in a snowbank like a living statue. Her thin hands are clutching a silken blanket. Rumpled writ of passage. Okay. And a gold pendant with a silver inscription, to my darling S from D. Inside are hand-painted portraits of an elderly man, his wife and daughter. Okay. Be related to a quest of some kind. When we get to Footfall, maybe we could look into that. Wow, okay. Quite a big area. Let's actually check our... I was going to check our formation. Begone nightmares, burn in his punishing flame. You pathetic god will not help you, monkey. Oh, the Drakari is still here then. Right, let's quickly check our formation. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So Abelard at the front. Oh, and Marazai there, second rank, and then me and Cassia at the back. Quite excited to get the chance to finally test out some of our new weapons and abilities, like the advanced bolter and Ulfar's sword and stuff. I guess we chase after the guy that ran away. What's this? Notes on Life in the Hive by LG, historian and traveller. The world turned out to be completely different from what I'd imagined. My distant home of Alvi Artani, though swathed in black sands, is nowhere as hot as this stone cocoon. Not even the force field can shield us from the embrace of the local star. In daylight hours, staying close to the outer walls would be insane. A person would either suffer heat stroke or simply be boiled alive. The surface does not have the time to cool after darkness comes, so living here is like being encased in a steam barrel at all times. Throne be praised, the upper city has cooling zones that provide welcome relief. Despite the predatory prices and absolute disdain the locals have shown toward my quickly lightening purse, the glacial gardens remain my favourite place to relax. Well, yeah, it's definitely different to how it used to be if it was a desert planet before. Despite all its austerity and piousness, the hive is crawling with lawbreakers. I've been robbed thrice and almost killed twice this cycle alone. It makes procuring Obscura ridiculously simple. Not that I've tried it, of course, but the crooks on every corner literally shove it in my face. Another thing that surprised me is the city's incredible work shifts. The planet turns on its axis once every 38 hours, and 25 of those are usually spent in the manufactorums. Another 5 to 7 hours are dedicated to mandatory public service, like cleaning streets, attending sermons, and patrolling floors, so only 6 remain for rest and domestic chores. That's awful. I must have been blessed by the Emperor when Justice Greybergen invited me to stay at her truly magnificent estate. The view from the top of the Spires of Glory is fantastically beautiful. Up here one cannot hear the din of the overflowing streets or smell the stench of refuse, and yet the taller the spire, the crueler the stars' scolding kisses become. Justice Greybergen calls it a divine blessing. I'm not going to argue and will just quietly take my leave. Okay, well, let's chase after this guy who got chased by the Drakari.
The world will bow.
There they are. Oh, wow. Quite a lot of them. There might be a cutscene, so let's dive in.
The
No,
absurdity
just
of
battle.
your struggle amuses me.
I will fight if I must.
I will fight if I must. And what are we looking at here? No, they're not that bad. But Cassia, you're going to go in and do your thing. Argenta, why don't we have you round? You can go around that way and pick off anything that survives. Marazai, probably best round here. Ballard. Kind of want to go maybe off this side. And Ulfar. Yeah, you can go off around this side. Oh, and there's me as well, of course. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just tuck in there for now. Oh, they killed him. I was hoping to rescue. Oh no, they haven't killed him. Okay, so whose turn? Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Oh yeah, I gave myself the perk that gives me like a quick turn before anyone else goes. So I'm going to give Cassia an extra turn. And Cassia can just kind of group everyone up a little bit.
Me? If you insist on
This, I don't think I'll kill the scout because he's kind of not really involved in all that stuff. I think I'll just whack him with that.
I am a navigator. Witness the fury.
Okay, some more's come in. Still Cassia's turn. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, she did pretty well there. Still her turn. Let's give me some
I'm
more
not
willpower.
accustomed to being ordered around.
Let me give a go to Abelard.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Now, I want to be able to taunt everyone. That's probably the most, isn't it? So let's do that.
At your beck and call.
So they should all go for me now. Parry his attack, which is pretty good. I haven't played him this way before, really, so it might take me a little while to get used to the skills and stuff I've got. Defensive stance is good. We'll do that probably at the end of our turn. Let's provoke attack on him. No? I don't know quite why that didn't work. Save that for now. Sounds pretty good. So I'll take this. Are all these skills 0 AP? Why is he not? Why did none of these cost AP? Not complaining. Alright, well. Let's smack him.
I took care of this one.
Yeah, okay. These are all seeing me as priority targets. Let's charge at this guy.
Target well struck.
Oh, we can still attack.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Holy crap. It's working quite well so far. Okay, so we've run out of movement, I guess. Well, we do have this explosive gun, which I've never used before. So let's try it on this guy.
Target well struck.
That wasn't bad. What do these do? I guess we can do that. Let's go up to the... This guy doesn't see us as a priority, so let's go up to
I've
him.
seen worse battles than this in my time.
He's a sworn enemy.
At your beck and call. One fewer target.
Holy crap. Okay, let's go up to this guy.
Indeed.
Oh,
At your beck and reduced to
Abelard just
Victory
cleaning
is in
house
target.
here.
Well,
I'll show you the real.
one fewer target.
Yeah, we've run out of AP now at least. Let's just come a bit closer to people. Let's actually go
My
next to
place is
him
at
because
the
he should
fort.
see us as priority target. I'm going to put
I will
defensive
do
stance
my
on as
duty.
well. And
It
endure.
will be done.
There we go, Abelard, that'll do. I know it's Cassia's... Oh, that was Cassia's turn. It's actually got 0 AP.
If I may. Deliver us.
Holy crap. What's happening? Oh, my builds might be too good.
Descend upon the
I'm still not
weak.
using any action points. Don't know why. It's another go for me. Well. Okay, why don't we do this?
Purpose a blood-soaked tribute. Ruin
take some more of this.
beckons.
Okay, well, let's put our tactical advantage stacks on. We're going to hit him.
Whispers, guide
Holy
my
crap, did you see some of those
hand.
numbers? They were critting for like 260. I think I may have made my builds too good. I don't... We'll leave that there, perhaps. Now, it's actually Cassia's first go, and there's two enemies left, one of which has got 30 hit points. Alright, well, I don't think this is going to be too complicated.
Of military tactics.
Let's immolate the soul there.
Isn't this a job for the another foe painted black?
This can't be.
And we'll do the same to this poor guy.
I am another to die with grace at least.
And that wasn't bad. That was almost a bit too good. Hey dude, you okay? The quivering figure wrapped in several layers of tattered clothes is pointing an old lasgun at you. Who are you? In the name of the God Emperor, keep away from me! In another time and place, I would immediately demand you cut the peasant down for such an outburst. And yet, it pains me to see his mind is so tightly constricted by greenish-black thorns. Never have I seen such a frightening colour. This person, this hive, everything here is drenched with despair. Dahlia von Brinicus, von Valancius, road trader. Who, you? Oh, you're one of the Star Children, right? I knew the Emperor could not have abandoned us. You've come to save us, have you not? May the throne bless your radiant souls. I am Vir, one of the few survivors on this dispossessed world. The elders have been waiting for a sign from the heavens for so long. Too much time has passed, so they died. But may he smite me if you are not the one. You will help the ones in need of salvation, won't you? Vir freezes for a second, looking at you reverently and awkwardly shuffling his feet. You've saved my skin, holiest one, but my brothers in faith and misery were not as lucky. The living nightmares grabbed us the moment we stuck our noses out to the surface, trying to survive. I managed to break free and escape, leaving my friends behind. Woe is me. I am beside myself with shame. I am begging you, child of the stars. Please save my comrades. Save... Vir falters, gulps, and whispers almost breathlessly. Save Alberus. I will take you there even if it costs me my life. Tell you what, mark the place where your companions are being held on the map. I'll find my way on there in the end. You can just go. Really? Well, if you say so. Be careful, the nightmares will be lying in wait up ahead. But I'll be waiting for you nearby in case you need any help. But I beg you, please hurry, Heavenly Envoy. They could be killing Alberus as we speak. Alright, so he's run off. I suppose we could do a little bit of recovery here. So these are modified splinter rifles. Keep one, because I'm not sure how it compares to what Owlcat's using at the moment. And this is the same as what Marisai is wearing now, so we'll chuckle that stuff in there. Okay. That was all of that. Some stuff over here. Ulfar didn't even get a go. I've still no idea his charge ability works. Well, now what does this say? The God Emperor silently gazes down upon the street, upon the once teeming streets.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Yeah, I've no idea really why there were like abilities and stuff that were like 0 AP. I don't really get it. The once majestic bridge for ritual processions was damaged when a civilian orbital shuttle collided with it. Okay, so we can't get across there. I guess the question is, do we proceed up? I think I'm going to come back because there was loot this way. Maybe down here. Hang on. Oh no, we're going to go up the stairs and then take a left.
You delegate this menial task to me.
The snow clearly shows the trail of a body being dragged and reveals... Hang on. Several pairs of footprints. Judging by their shape, none of them belong to a human. What have we got? Ooh, hello?
You are but a fleeting flame before my tempest.
I will revel in your pain.
They're all fairly low health. Let me go into because I haven't gone into the difficulty options since the patch. I'm just wondering if it's been changed at all. Wounds modifier. I could bump that up a bit. We pop it up to say like 25% wounds, just to make things a bit tougher to kill. Damage dealt to player's party. I don't know. Damage. I'd rather cut down the number of injuries we get. Alright, let's do that for now. So we're giving the enemies a bit more health. Oh. Not that you'd know it. Maybe it takes effect after this. Okay, so let's go back into that a sec. So if I... enemy... Where's the enemy health? Enemy wounds modifier. Okay, if we whack that up to 100% and apply... Still only says 57. Nice. Well, let's see what happens when we start the battle. It might go up. Okay. Which way is Ulfar going to be most effective? Probably this way. I think there's less obstacles. So let's stick Ulfar up there. RSI up this side. Magenta can go up there. Cassia. There. Abelard. I'll take him around that side. Me. I'll go around this side. Yeah, their wounds didn't go up. It's a bit weird. Oh, it's my go. Let's give... Tell you what, let's give... Ulfar. Let's give him an extra turn. So he's got 3 AP. He can shut... Let's see if his charge works now. Because it's supposed to do damage. It's not saying it does any damage there. This was the thing that was kind of mucked up on him before.
See how the wolf sets.
Well, he took a shot. I'd rather he was doing it with his sword, though. I might have to swap his weapons around. I wonder if I can do that now. No. I'll do it after combat. So I kind of want his sword to be his main weapon, I think. What's this? I'll take confident approach. I think we'll just hit with the chainsword. 0. Okay, why was that? Every second successful attack. Okay, well that's good to know. Well, let's kick him now. Have that. Oh, and he's fallen over. And we can dash too. We dash all far. A bit further. I've got some movement, so I'll come up. That's Cassia.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Okay, why don't we group these guys up?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
He looks like he's got more... Oh, they've got more health now. Good, okay. I'll let the fights go on a little bit longer than they were. Whack
Me?
these two.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Hot damn.
What a pleasure.
Okay, well, why don't we...
If I may. Another foe painted black.
Shit. Leave some for everyone else. Okay, let's give Dahlia a
I'm
bump.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Let's give Wolfire another go as well. We might need to move. Oh, I can't move. What's the range on this?
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Let's give Abelard a full turn again. Let's do brace for impact.
At your beck and call. Indeed. Grey hair, sure hair.
Woe to you.
I'd like to provoke an attack. Forces to immediately attack. Please attack. This didn't work last
I will
time.
do my duty.
Still not working. Is it because they've got a gun? Maybe it's because they got a gun. Okay, terrible. Let's taunt everyone in this area. Oh, we can't. I'll save it for when I'm up here, because I think I'm just going to dispatch this guy.
Victory is imminent. Reduced to dust.
Oh, I've run out of movement.
It will be done. Target well struck.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
High momentum.
Let's get all this movement back.
The stars themselves.
Scream at them.
Indeed.
Let's actually do this one first, because he's got a bit
Tried
more
and tested
health.
tactics are the best ones.
He's sworn enemy.
It will be done.
Do that. Okay. How does this work? Choose an ally. Oh, okay, choose an ally. Never mind. I guess I'll do defensive
I will
stance.
do my duty.
I shall hit you with the sword.
Victory is imminent.
175. And he attacked and we parry and this is unbelievable.
A tactically sound approach.
I'm enjoying it.
Indeed.
Thump. Okay. Well, we're down to that one thing that Ulfar kicked over. That's me now. Feels a bit like bullying at this point. What's he got? 82. Yeah, let's hit him with the old molten beam, shall we? God damn. Probably just cargo those. Got a secret one here. Use a multi-key on loads of those.
As always.
Okie dokie. This way. Warning, harboring traitors to the Imperium is punishable by death. May the faithful partake of the Emperor's immortality and find solace in his crimson embrace. Spread the word, brothers and sisters. The feast has begun. Okay, where do we... what do we... Okay, I think if we go up the stairs and hang a left, I think that's probably a self-contained area, so we'll do that now.
Over there.
Actually, mind you, Marasai is fairly high in Xenos. I was thinking one area that my sort of preferred party was probably lacking in is Xenos. Same thing. What's this? Gold-framed data slate. Jervis, may the immortal Emperor guard you with his grace. I have done everything I possibly could. Grab Anget and Jolanta and flee this cursed world as soon as possible. I left the writ of passage and some savings in our secret cache at the Spire of Pride under one of the wanted posters. May the Master of Mankind bless Acticus for his assistance. I still have unfinished business at the department, so we'll reunite on footfall. Your loving brother, Lamprecht von Grotten. That related to that other thing I found. Not sure. Take it anyway. Seems like they probably are connected.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Clear some ice.
The Emperor favors me today.
Oh, that's to the spire. Okay, that actually is the next area. But we're here.
Let's
do it now.
seize the opportunity.
Makeshift barricade.
Was that supposed to be a challenge?
Door. Survivors down here. The box is filled with rubbish and frozen bones. Letters, decrees, and torn propaganda posters have been used as kindling. This door doesn't give. Something is blocking it from the other side. Okay. We got awareness.
I've read about this.
The pipe is emitting a barely noticeable heat signature, which leads further into the hive. Got some goods. Empty promethium canisters bear a child's bloody handprints.
The world will bow.
What's going on down here? Yeah, there was something
Intriguing.
up that said something about getting down on the crashed ship, but I think maybe that brings us here. Let's not do that right now. Let's continue searching this place.
Embrace true power.
Charred bones stick out from a massive pile of ash. Some bear scratches that may have been left by a blade or teeth. Part of a woman's face and several delicate fingers are still frozen to the cold generator. Someone shattered the rest of the body, its shards now crunching under your feet. Let's go back to the main room then.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Got some frozen servitors. Let's go and see if they'll attack us. I expect they will.
Your struggles are in vain.
What are we looking at? 195 of them all? That's all of them. I want Abelard front and centre getting attacked as often as possible. Sorry, Abelard. We're going to have Ulfar up high as well. Argenta, who still hasn't used a heavy bolter, I don't believe. She needs to get on that for me. Marazai. Cassia. Might as well be fairly high up. I go first. I want to see that bolter in action. So let's let Argenta have a go.
Triumph.
So, he's only got 195, but I kind of want to see it in action. So let's do rapid fire, wildfire. Let's see what this thing can do.
Doubt is for the weak.
Bad.
As the
Confident
Emperor
approach.
commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. Pain cleanses the body.
Do that. Cassia. So let's group everyone up near Abelard. Can get these guys to come in a bit as well. Do this beam through these two.
Me? Try to die with grace, at least.
Not bad.
I am a navigator. Another foe painted black.
I'm going to give Abelard a go. I really want him like in the middle of a group of enemies, just absolutely going ham on him and just countering everything. So let's do Taunting Scream on these. Can't hit all of them. We'll hit these ones. Let's just get right in the thick of it. Do Brace for Impact. We'll do Endure as well. Let's try this Provocation thing again. An enemy. Okay, you. Hit me. Have that.
Well struck.
Gonna do Defensive Stance. Where's his Unyielding Beacon? He hasn't got me yet. Is anyone surrounded by it too? Well, if we do this on Argenta... Oh, she doesn't affect him. Right, we'll do this. Oh, they all attacked him. Excellent. How many is he going to do? 1.
An exemplary strike.
2. 3. Nice. 4. Oh, wow. Okay, that parry thing's really cool. Let's put a swan enemy on you. I'm gonna hit
At
you.
your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hair. Reduce to dust. I will do my task. It will be done. Indeed. I took care of this one.
You know what? I'm not going to use his ultimate because I want someone else to have a go. At this point, it's just getting a bit crazy. We're just absolutely annihilating everything. Okay, well, I'm going to put the tactical advantage stack on. What else can I do? That's probably largely it at this point, but I'm going to do this on him.
There is no mercy found
Splat.
in my heart. So
I don't even know if I can see this guy. I can.
I meet one satisfying demise.
Right. Well, that was that. May the faithful... Oh, okay, that's the same thing as before. What's this? Even as ice sculptures, the faithful continue to beg the Emperor for salvation. The golden statue of the Emperor is covered with twisted symbols and decorated with a garland of 2 small skulls. Oh, nice. What's this? Recorded sermon. Playing the recording produces quiet whispering, rustling of clothes, noise from the footsteps of dozens of feet and someone's deep measured breathing. When the silence settles, a sonorous male voice delivers the opening sermon of the liturgy. Glory to the divine creator that sits on the golden throne of holy terror, whose will created sky and earth, light and darkness, stars and galaxies. Glory, blah, 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 blah. Is there anything much else here of interest? Okay, well, let's get down to this bit. Now let us talk about how we can love the Emperor's flesh and spirit even more, and how to come close to his divine immortality in life and after we die. Rustling and whispering heard again. Okay, we'll see if that ties into anything else. I wonder if there was a bit of a sort of cult activity going on here, maybe? Maybe after the star vanished? I think that's about it. Or you know what?
Powers unseen uncover
I reckon
my
there are a lot of servitors. Maybe they turn themselves into servitors as a way of trying to be immortal. That might have been it. But happy to hear other theories on that in the comments if you want to let me know. And that we couldn't open. I'm going to go up via that other exit and see where it comes out. I think it's going to come out where I said, where there's a ship that kind of says athletics check to go down.
A space wolf never fails in their duty.
My warp sight reveals something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So we're... Oh, there's some more loot Oh no, we've done this area. That's so we went down, but I did see that ship there. Let me just get my bearings. Yeah, we went up there. Great. Okay, that's cool. Let's head up here, perhaps.
Intriguing.
Oh, scout there. Oh wow. Okay, we're missing a bit of tech use as well. Yeah, that's kind of why we need Pascal in the party. We'll use a melter.
Never doubt me.
Unsealed letter. My most precious Victor, Sister Brigenda from the Orders Famulus, whom you introduced to us as a real sweetheart. You must have noticed how many new guests started showing up at our soirees after that darling stayed at our estate. Geoffroy is extremely fond of Brigenda too. Our heir has finally started showing an interest in something other than the exact sciences and is taking a liking to theology. May the Emperor bless your insightful wisdom. P.S. Come visit us today after the 8th klaxon. My husband will be at the club with his friends. Ooh, forever yours, I.L. Is that related to that other thing we found? Don't know. It's probably just slice of life stuff rather than uncovering some great mystery here, I guess. Let's have a quick look over here. Oh, under the wanted poster. That's this, isn't it?
You can't do
It's probably a hidden
anything without
cache.
me.
An augmented old man with insane eyes stares out at you from the poster. The caption below reads, "Wanted for idolatry." Yeah, we've got some stuff there. And this, I think, was probably the cache that was mentioned in the letter. Got a grenade and a multi-key. Yay. We're rich.
The world will bow.
Okay, but I think I'm going to leave it there for now, as it's the episode's getting on a bit. When we come back, we'll continue on the planet, and following that, we'll go to the other systems that we know have Drakari activity in and see what's going on there. Pretty interesting. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this, and if you did, if you can hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. If you could leave a comment, let me know what you think about the game, playthrough. If you are playing it, what do you think of the massive new patch that's landed? Has it solved your issues with the game? If you had any, let me know. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do that as well. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.